Hey guys, it's Crypto Analysis coming at you with an update video on Dogelon Mars. If you ain't got no Dogelon Mars, god damn, it's such a catchy song. I was working out of the office the other day, and I was listening to that song, and I was like, yeah, man, that's awesome. You need to make another song because that was a pretty good that's a pretty good song. Anyway, so as we've been saying, again, there are new people that come, so I have to kind of say the same thing over and over again. Why does that look like that? You know what? We're just gonna use the Gemini graph because it had the high anyway. So yeah, so looking at Dogelon Mars, actually that might change my targets. Yeah, that actually makes it worse, right? So let's just keep it consistent, unfortunately, and use this graph. So yeah, that's fine. So with Dogelon Morris, we said nothing is bullish until we break over 21. Now, we did say that there's support at the 786 at around 16, 17, 16, around this area. So just be careful with it. Again, if 17 doesn't hold, then we're probably going to come back down to this 11, 12, 13 area and consolidate a little bit more. But the thing is that if that happens, then maybe we might get a breakdown. And as unfortunate as that is, it just means that we just probably have to wait longer for the price to go up. I know that's not good news. I know that's bearish. But unfortunately, when you're charting this and then when you're comparing this to coins that are over the 382, which would be macro bullish at 34. There's very little to say, like other than just the fact that the developers are working on the coin. Rufus Chain is coming out. They have they're coming out with a metaverse. They're doing a burn. So there's a lot of good news. So it's all speculation, right? So your best bet is for the nothing is guaranteed. Our best bet as Dogelon Mars investors is that they're going to deliver. And I think that that is a hell of a lot better than to randomly buy, for example, Coinbase coins that get listed at the top and then they just like dump on retail, right? So this coin has history. It's still up from when it pumped back in 2021. So you're still up like 4x, which is really good when you're comparing it to coins that are actually that are actually down from they're down in general. So like OneCoin is my other coin that I have, which I hate showing you because I have this coin too, but it like this one, right? So you have coins like, and I'm trying to use this as an example so you guys understand. So when you look at a graph like this and a chart like this, you're like, dang, there is no up. So like no one was ever up at any point, even if they bought like at when the coin first came out, right? Yeah, sure. If you sold the top, that's okay. But like we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the longevity, right? We're talking about like 5 years later. 5 years later, I'm still underwater, right? But Dogelon Mars, 5 years later, for anybody that bought here, you're still up 4x, and that's a lot of money, right? So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you understand that. I'm obviously never going to give up on Dogelon Mars because my target at 402 still stands. One thing that's really important though is, make sure you guys have your sell targets in. I know I always say that, but you guys got to sell at whatever you feel comfortable at selling at. So, you know, this move happened at like 4 a.m. my time, and I had a position sold at 0.5. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to say I made money. I'm trying to say that because you guys have to decide, like, first of all, these moves happen really fast, and then second of all, you have to decide at what point you want to sell. And not financial advice, but just my opinion, I would definitely section it off. Like, I have one position at 402, and I'm not gonna, like, that sell order is in, and I'm not changing it. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? That's my mentality. But that doesn't mean that I still can't make money on the way up and take some profits. Right? So it's really important. I have my coins on Gemini, so it's just really important to do that. Like whether you want to start at the 618 or whether you want to start at the 786, that's completely up to you. But just make sure you have your targets, if you're not scatterbrained, because a lot of people in crypto are scatterbrained, but if you can hear me out, then you're gonna make money. Um, Scatterbrain meaning, oh, you put in your sell order and you cancel it. You put in your sell order, you cancel it. You sell your Elon and then you like buy back. You sell. Don't do that. Just keep it very consistent. If you believe in the coin, which I do, then just leave it as is. Put in your sell orders, and that way, I can decide what with this money. I can decide, hey, like I'll buy back at like the 6-1. I'll buy back at 17. And if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't matter because I already have more. I already have more anyway, right? So you would have more coins anyway because you're playing it smart and you're not selling your whole entire bag at once, right? You could do that too. I've done that before, and I've done that, so I totally understand it. But I guess what I'm just trying to say is that you have to just play it as smart as you can because, again, I was asleep and then I saw this and then I woke up and I'm like, okay, like I have a decision to make. Like, do I want to sell everything or do I not want to sell everything? And it's like, okay, you have to decide that for yourself. But anyway, just food for thought. I hope that made sense. Regardless, as far as price action goes, it does look like 17 is in the table unless we got some sort of God candle that takes us over 21. No, actually, that's not even a God candle. Yeah, unless we get some sort of candle that takes us over 21, 22, 17 is in play right now. And then if that breaks, then I'd say low ones. But with that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. I hope all that made sense. I know that's a lot of information. Happy Sunday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.